Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erika from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, welcome to the podcast. If you're not watching this, you think it's weird because I'm moving my hands around. I'm very excited because I am in my home office. So my love, because Hamish and I are not busy enough, our crazy asses decided to pack up the warehouse. We were there for 3 years. I don't know why we got a warehouse and signed a 3-year lease, a commercial property. But that is an episode for another day. But basically, we've been at this warehouse for 3 years. We're running events there. I had my office there. Hamish was doing clients there. Everything was happening at the office. And 3 years came up quick. What? Oh my God, 2022. I was still doing the sisterhood back then. I had a totally different business. I was totally different. I had a totally different business. We had different offers. Everything was different. And so my husband and I bought a house. When did we buy our house? 2023? I believe. Yeah, it's been 2 years. We bought the house. There's a big ass garage in the house. And I was like, what is this ugly ass garage? There was some little side garage next to it that looked like a little crack house. It looked like some Breaking Bad shit. Anyway, we took the little side thing out and then we had this big garage and Hamish was just putting like his lawnmower and the kids' bikes and, you know, all of our stuff in here. And when the 3 years started to come up, he was like, what are we going to do with the office? We're not going to sign another 3-year lease. Like we don't need an office. And I think going to the United States really showed us. We went as a family for 30 days with the kids. It was so good. And I think it really showed us like, we don't need a physical space, number one, as a digital company. Number two, we want to be nomad. We want to travel. We want to be closer to our kids. We want our kids to be all up in our business with us, you know? And so we are looking at how we can become more mobile, how we can go and travel. Next year, we want to go to the States for 3 months with the kids and homeschool them while they're out. And we would love to live in the US maybe for 7 months and then maybe somewhere else and then come back to Australia. I don't know. Like we're trying to plan what kind of lifestyle and business we want to run. And we don't have to have a physical space. So we gave back the place. However, it's happening at the wildest time. So Hamish, my husband, is amazing at renovations. This podcast is not about this, by the way. I'm just keeping you on track on what's happening, girlfriend. So anyway, what happened is we took this garage and we're like, we could frame it. We could put walls. We could put flooring, lighting, turn this into like an in-house studio. I did not paint my wall pink. So if you can see my video, the wall is white and I have a pink glow on it. And my face is pissed off because my husband's like, please no pink wall. We've had a pink wall for like the last decade in all the offices I've ever had. I've had 2 offices plus this. So I hear you, Hamish Cramer, but you know, I might just fall over with a pail of pink paint and it might splash on the wall. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm here. This is my little setup. It's not finished. It's not ready yet. I'm about to go to America tomorrow at the time of recording this. But right now, I'm good for right now. I'm set up as much as I can be. And we're getting it all sorted. I'm going to get into YouTube because I really want to have a weekly YouTube. Right now, the podcast is on YouTube. So if you listen on YouTube, let me know. Drop a comment on one of the episodes. It's just a thumbnail with the episode, just the audio. But I know so many people are moving to YouTube to listen to their episodes. So that's there. But I want to get some stuff on. I am waffling on here with you. Unashamedly, though, because girl, it's been crazy. We have had, like, I've been packing the office with Hamish because I'm leaving. So we've like lifting all the heavy shit. Behind the screen here that you can't see is a hot ass mess. Okay. It's a big ass mess, but that's life, right? It's going to be like that. We're going to have to, behind the scenes, we got to clean this shit up. But all of our shipping is going to come from here. We're going to have meetings with Nina and her new baby, because my team member Nina had a baby. Her baby was here the other day, just walking around. Like, it's beautiful to be here. We got a coffee machine. We can make food. It's amazing. So I will be recording from here from now on. If you have any ideas on how to set up, please feel free to email them to me. I wanted to talk on the podcast today about a topic that comes up quite a lot. And it comes up a lot because I love meeting you out in the streets. I love meeting my community, the people that follow on social media, those that listen to the podcast, you. I love you. And when I get to meet you in real life, I'm a fangirl. I'm like taken back, like, oh my God, you listen to the podcast. Oh my God, you bought my book. Oh my God, thank you. Like, I get very emotional and excited when I meet my beautiful community, IRL, right? Like, in real life, there's nothing like it. I don't care what anyone says. Being with people in real life is next level. And I love events. So I recently went to an event and there were a lot of people in business. And I went to 2 events and they were back to back and it was hectic. And I kept having women come up to me and just be like, oh my God, I love your energy. Oh my God, you're so nice. Oh my God, I love your podcast. I'm so happy I got to meet you. Like people crying, hugging me, telling me all these stories. And there were people that were helping me at my table, my book table. And at the end, I had someone say to me, Erika, I watched you with those women. I watched you with the people in line. I watched you be so excited and hugging them and giving them the time and, you know, signing everyone's book different. I like to do that. I don't like to write love Erika. I just can't. No shade. But to me, it's too basic. So I want to write something. I'm fucking Gemini. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And like hugging people and having conversations and looking people in the eyes and giving people your time. And like you genuinely care. And it's so nice to see you in person as I see you online. And I looked at her like, yeah, who you thought was going to show up? And she was like, you won't believe how many people I've met that I really love and I follow on social media. And then I meet them in real life and they are nothing like who they are on social media. And they don't want to connect and they don't want to talk to me and they don't want to talk to the people that are standing in line and they don't have the vibe and the energy that you think they have online. And it got me thinking and I wanted to talk about it on the podcast because if you are not the same person that is presenting on the internet, when you're building your business, when you're trying to grow your fan base, when you're on social media, if who you show up as online is totally different to who you are in real life, we got a problem. That doesn't make sense to me. And you have to check yourself if that's currently you. Because either A, you're faking it, you're being someone who you're not, and that's not cool to do for whatever reason, investigate that. Or B, you don't want to connect with these people. It's hard work. You want to roll your eyes. It's the last thing you want to do. You are introverted and you can't be bothered to be with the community. Now, my husband is an introvert. Like he genuinely does not feed off of humans and people. However, throughout the years since meeting Hamish and him being married to me and us doing the work that we do, he's been amazing. He has shifted so much and he has energy for the right energy. He's not just going to be there hanging out with people that are sucking the life out of him, but our community is amazing. And so as we've moved and shifted into programs and different people that we're around, Hamish has so much energy to look someone in the eyes and listen to them and talk to them. And he's the same person that he always is. He's not as hype as me. He doesn't wear sequins. You know, his option and choice is not to go be with a bunch of people first. That's me. But he's definitely not being someone else. And so I wanted to talk about it here because I started to think about you and your brand and the energy that you're building and the community that you're building and who you're being when you're out and about, who you're being when you show up online, who you're being when you show up on your podcast. Like, what is the perception that you are putting out there? You know what I'm trying to say to you? You know, and really paying attention to that which you put out there and the persona. Are you putting on a persona? Are you happy? Are you like, I was recently talking to one of my clients and she's like, I'm struggling to build community. And I'm like, building community to me is not hard. It's you showing up, answering your comments, replying to people. When someone DMs you, DMing them back, right? Like asking and prompting your audience, creating posts that make people want to answer questions. Like, you know, like I always say on the podcast, If you're listening on Spotify, drop me a comment. Let me know what this episode did for you. If you're listening on YouTube, if I had my YouTube popping off like it should be, I'd be like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. What do you want me to talk about? Blah, blah, blah. Like, we're prompting our community because we want conversation. We're prompting our community because we want them to DM us. We're prompting, like, the worst thing is you prompting your community and then you not replying to them. All right, my love, I needed to interrupt this episode because I have been speaking to so many of you. All of you who want to grow your audience, you want to grow your visibility. Unfortunately, you're focused on followers, and followers is not what you need. You need a fan base instead. And so I had to let you know that I have just recorded a brand new training called the Fan Base Formula. Listen to me. This is the exact method that I used to go from 1,000 followers, 1,000, to building a 7-figure personal brand business. This not only got me book deals, but it sold out my programs, my masterminds. I got on stages. I've made 6 figures just in my speaking career. All of it came from social media, PR, earned media, and millions of downloads on this podcast that you listen to. And the best thing is that it came from building an incredibly connected community that trust me, that support me, that are there for me. And my love, you do not need 10,000 followers. You don't need to grow to 100K. Literally, with the incredible followers you have right now, if you know these 3 things that I am teaching you in this training, you can build a fan base. Turn the followers into a community that trust you. And this training is normally $197, but right now you can grab it for just $19. So I'm going to give you a link in the show notes, or even better, head over to my Instagram right now and DM me the word fan base, FANBASE, and I will send you the link. Build your fan base, my love, because that is what changes everything. All right, let's get back into the episode. And I love Gary Vaynerchuk because he's like, don't even tell me you're too busy. He's like, I'm Gary V and I comment on people's shit, at least the first 5 to 10. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a little busy, okay? I got a lot going on. I'm in college, I've got my kids, I've got my business, I've got my team, all the things. And my ass will be on the toilet replying to your comment. There's a nice vision for you, okay? Or I'll be in the shower. I have a random shower that's really big. And so my phone sticks out and I'll send a few messages in the shower or send a voice note in the shower. Or my husband will be driving, even though I usually am always driving because I love to drive. And I'll be like, babe, you drive, I'm going to send a few messages. When I'm getting picked up to and from the airport with my driver, Ahmed, beautiful Ahmed, I love you, I'm sending messages. You know what I mean? Like, because I value community, connection, people, like when somebody shares my podcast on Instagram, when someone reshares my post, what? Like that blows my mind. The fact that you listen to this show and that you send it to a girlfriend, or that you comment on Spotify, or that you send me an email. Like, do you understand? Mwah, I love you. Like that means the universe to me. I cannot tell you. I don't take it for granted at all. I think it's a huge thing that you do when you share the podcast, when you share something about mine, when you comment something. So I might miss a few because shit be wild, but like, you better believe when my community meets me in real life, I am me. Who else am I going to be? I don't understand when you meet, they say don't meet your heroes. So my question is, what are we doing? Are we walking around creating a fake persona that we really aren't? And then putting that mask on and the outfit on and walking around like this person that we think the world wants to see, like this person that we think our community wants to see, that we think, I don't know, social media wants to see. Like, who are you being? And is it aligned with who you truly know yourself to be? Because I'm all about creating a business and life by the design that fits you. I was just talking to one of my clients and I'm like, you're not going to build a program like I've done it. You're not going to build a social media like I've done it. You're going to build it like you. Are you someone who wants to show up monthly on live calls? If that's not for you, like if my husband was my client, I would tell him, do not do what I'm doing. My husband does not have the same energy. He's not interested in the same things. He needs to be him. Fully expressed the way he is. You need to be you, fully expressed the way you are. There's no way to do it. The way you do it is your way. But make sure your way is authentic to you. Like, be uniquely you. People want to meet you for who you are. They don't want to meet some facade. And then when they go to meet you, you don't have the energy to keep it up and you're just like uninspiring or grumpy or standoffish or you can't be bothered or inauthentic. Like, you could feel it. If somebody is tapped into their shit, they could feel your inauthenticity from so far away. Someone like me, I can feel it. Like, I'm like, nah, something about them, nah, I don't like it. I don't get the good vibes. And it's instant. And so when I'm out there in the world, meeting people, hugging people, being like, wah, this is unfortunately really the way I am. Like, I'm a crazy person on stage. I'm a crazy person in the line signing books. I'm a crazy person on the way to the airport. I'm a crazy person at the airport. Like, I'm like this all the time. And I cannot wait to like sink my teeth into meeting my community and hugging you and talking to you and listening to you. Like, I got all the time in the world for that shit. And it boggles my mind when people are like, I can't believe you're the same in person as you are online. We got to talk about this. So if you are building an online brand, an audience, a presence, this is why a personal brand is so important, because share with people who you are. Like, I'm like one of my friends, I'm not going to share her name, but she is very boundaried. Like, she loves people, but she ain't going to be on a WhatsApp group. She is not about to give you hugs if she doesn't know you. She is like, all right, I'm done peopling. Like, she'll just straight up leave. And that's beautiful for her. I would never do that. But for her, it works. And she's unapologetic about it. So you learn real quick when you're her friend or when you're her fan, no, that's inappropriate. Nope, I don't do that. Nope, that's not welcomed here. Like, she just, real quick, let me just show you who I am by showing you, by being it. You don't even have to say shit. You are being who you are. So people get to go, ooh, don't mess with her. Oh, she doesn't respond to DMs at night or on the weekends. Oh, okay, she responds straight away. Oh shit, Erika's hilarious. She just sent me a voice note. Oh, Oprah never responded to my DMs. She's showing you who she is. Oprah has probably 1 billion DMs, but she also has a lot of money and team. And she could put someone in her DMs if she wanted to. If that was important to her to answer people's DMs on Instagram, I'm sure there'd be a human in there or a couple humans doing that. It's not something that she does. Not good or bad. It's just true to her. Cool. You do you. You don't have to respond to every single DM. But please don't tell me that you're about community and you want to build community and you want people to reply to you and you want all these followers. You want a lot, but what are you willing to give your community? Is this a give relationship? It's not a give and take. It's not a, relationship is two-sided. And so I know that when somebody sends me a message, I can't respond to every single message. Of course not. I'm not silly. I can't respond to everyone. But there is a way in my team where we will listen and we will respond and we will talk to people. And if I can't do it, I'm going to get some help. When I got off stage, we had like fucking 1,000 or some shit DMs. It was crazy. And I was like, I need help. Hamish, can you send this link to these people that ask for this? Nina, can you get... We were like, all three of us. I was in Brisbane, Nina was in Melbourne, and Hamish was on the couch and the kids were playing and he was just like, helping me. Like, and I said, whoa, we've never had this problem before. Interesting. When we do have this problem, which I hope we do again, we're going to put systems into place to make sure that people get answered. Because in my company, it's so important that people get answered. And in my company, it's also important that we don't forget about the people on the other side, aka you listening, you watching, you on the podcast, you in the audience, you in the program, you reading my book. I want to make sure that we don't forget about your stories, because all of this I'm doing because I give a shit about supporting the women of the world. That's why I'm doing this. So when our work impacts you and helps you and you send us a message or email us, we want to know. We want to celebrate it. Not just me. I get so much of it. I want to share it with Hamish so he can see that the impact he's making behind the scenes is helping. I want to share it with Nina. I want to share it with our new team members. I want to be like, look at the work we're doing in the world. Because then our whole company gives a shit about these people and we're like on fire to continue to do the work that we do. And so I'm tapped into my vision. I'm tapped into my purpose. I'm tapped into why I'm here. I'm on fire for the women of the world. I have so much to say. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but for the ones that love me, I'm like, yo, let's go turn up. I'm obsessed with you. You're going to get me. I don't have a bad day or an off day. I'm fucking in love with this work. You're not going to see me like, oh, let me put my face on and act happy. I'm fucking so thrilled that I get to do what I do. I'm so thrilled that I get to live this life. I'm so thrilled that I was able to go through the horrific, traumatic stuff to do my work, to heal and continue to heal, to healing and continue to heal, so that I could sit here and talk to you, do this podcast, create content on social media, run events, speak on stage, write books, to impact the women of the world. I'm so grateful that I get to do this. So when you meet me, that's what you're meeting. There's no strategy. Like people be like, there's no strategy. I'm being real. I'm being me. I'm being myself. I'm fully expressed. I love you. I'm excited. I'm grateful to you. I say I love you to people because I genuinely am in love with the women of the world, whether I met you or not. That's why I do this work. I'm on fire for it. Good luck putting this fire out. I wake up like this. I go to sleep like this. I'm boom. Purpose excited. My naturopath is like, what's wrong with you? You are crazy. You have so much energy. If I could bottle it, I would sell it. And I'm like, I wish I could give you my energy. Like, it's a joke. And I think I'm like this because I love my life. I love my work. I'm on purpose. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm in a great marriage. I love myself. I love my body. I love everything about this. And of course, there's more things that I desire, but I feel joyful. I feel grateful. I feel in alignment. I feel so in love with my audience and community. And I'm so thankful that people listen and choose to follow me. There are so many accounts that you could follow, and you're here with me. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting my work. Thank you for buying the book. Thank you for doing the work on yourself so you can be an example of what's possible for other women and your kids. Thank you for taking radical responsibility. Thank you for stepping into self-confidence. Thank you for trying to become magnetic. Thank you. I honor you. I'm deeply grateful. You, to me, you're my fan. I'm your fangirl. When I meet my community out there, I'm like, wow, thank you so much. From all my heart, my whole heart. And I mean it genuinely. If you're listening to this podcast, whether it's your first time or you've been listening since 2018, I appreciate you so much. And I hope that I get to give you a squeeze and look you in the eyes and thank you for your support throughout all these years and tell you that you are amazing. You are incredible. You can do everything that you desire and you deserve to live the life of your dreams and have a business that impacts, that makes you money, that lets you travel, that gives you freedom, that lets you have purpose and meaning. You deserve all of it and you can have all of it if you get out of your own damn way, right? Like that's my whole thing. And so I just wanted to share that if you feel like you are following someone and you meet them in real life and they're not who you thought they were, just know that maybe there's work there that they haven't done. Compassion for the fact that maybe there's work there. And I've seen behind the curtain in so many masterminds and business mentors and programs and groups, and there's so much in alignment, disalignment, in non-congruence, lack of congruence. There's a lot. And in a world where there's a lot of hypocrisy and lack of congruence and being in alignment, may you be the one who is congruent. May you be the one who gives a shit. May you be the one who is who you is, whether behind the scenes or in front of the scenes. And I hope I get to meet you out in these streets because I appreciate you and I love you. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to, and I deeply, deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode.